Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to go right down the line of who asked first. Because I think that is the most fair way to do this reading. And so this is the Sacred Rebels. And like I said, I asked my pendulum per person which deck, and of all the decks, my pendulum only chose out of 3 decks. So, and for some of you who had yes and no questions, I am going to ask the pendulum a yes or no for a yes or no answer. So Courtney's question was, will she find her true path and her true self? And I literally have just gotten this deck the other day. So, and this one is, like I said, Sacred Rebels. And it says Inner Trust. Okay. And I'm just going to turn to it real quick in the book. Messages. I'm trying to keep this short and not too long. So, though may be cloaked and hidden within you lies natural magnificence, vibrancy, and true uniqueness. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth the Oracle is offering you now. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This Oracle brings you the message that it's time for you to trust yourself and let the real inner you out from behind the veil. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and move easily towards the source of that love. Be it the form of another person, a new career path, a project within you, a project which you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. And then it goes on to say something about the healing process. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but if anybody's interested in, further what the book says, so I'm just going to let you. Sorry, there's like some kind of bug in here. Pause it if you want to. And and I do take notes, so if you want me to take a picture of what the book says, I can do that too. So, trust your intuition. And so I'm going to ask my pendulum. She had a question about her children. Will she be in her children's life? And that is a signal for yes. I'm not moving my hand. So, and I'll show you, this is me moving it, but this is a sign for no. And then, sometimes if you see my pendulum go in a circle like this, or if you see it go in a circle like this, it means it either doesn't know or it doesn't want to tell you. So, yeah. So I think that's a pretty good start. And then, and this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle, and this one is for Angel. And it says, she wanted to know, will her sister and her children come live with her during the divorce? And I'll go ahead and ask the pendulum now because I have it out. Pendulum, and anyone who's listening, will Angel wants to know, will her sister and her sister's children come live with her? And that's a signal of, that's a answer of no. So, and then, so I'm going to read what Athena has to say. And let's see if I can find her in the book real quick. Aphrodite, Artemis, Athena. Okay. And guys, I know I say this every time, but I am getting a tripod. It's just, it isn't here yet, So, okay, it says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Message from Athena. I am happy to assist you. However, you'll be most thrilled when you first consult with your own inner bank of knowledge. And I feel like that goes for Courtney as well. For I assure you that this situation is already resolved and that you have access to all the wisdom that the universe supplies. To access this wisdom, you must quiet your mind, surrender all worries and other concerns to the loving and almighty power of the universe. Close your eyes and note the thoughts and feelings that come streaming into your consciousness. If you like, you can ask me to give you a signal that you've heard your inner wisdom correctly. But have faith. I assure you. Look how beautiful she is. Sorry, I'm turning the page. I assure you that I have heard, and that guidance bring you and your loved ones very good news indeed. And this is a little bit about Athena. Stop giving away your power to others. You hear me? That's what Athena says. Okay. This next one is for Jennifer. And this is Ma'at. And she's Egyptian. And just like Angel. And this is also the goddess guidance. And I'll go ahead and ask. Jennifer wants to know if the deal her and her husband, will it go through? And the pendulum says no. Will they, if it does go through, will they be able to see it to completion? And I'm not moving my hand. But that does say yes. So if it does go through, you will be able to see it to completion. And when I was drawing these, I felt like Ma'at is saying that it's going to be a fair decision. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So I don't know if there's going to be like a group of people deciding about what's the deal, or I don't know what's going on, but I think it's going to be a group and they're going to justly handle it. I think they're going to vote on it. But I feel like, I feel like it's going to be a fair decision. And here's what the book has to say about Ma'at. She's pretty cool too. I really do like this goddess guidance because they're all different races and they're all different religions. And yeah, see how she's got the scales of justice. So I feel like it's going to be fairly balanced decision. So it says, let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor of the greater good for the entirety of the group. This requires trust in your wisdom of the whole. When it comes to matters of disputes, the attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share. Yet attacks amplify the hurt and the pain that caused the dispute in the first place. Why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will towards the resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. So, yeah, I feel like, and here's what the book says about Ma'at. So, yeah, kind of give up your expectations. I know that's kind of hard to hear, but give up your expectations and trust that whatever happens is going to be peaceful. That whatever happens is going to be of the good of you and your husband and your family as a whole. Excuse me. Okay, and this one is for Aaron, and this is the Messenger Oracle, and it says she wants to know if she should move closer to her husband's work or stay where they are and wait for the crows are very opinionated today. See, so I'm going to ask the pendulum. Aaron wants to know, should they move closer to her husband's work? And that is yes. Should they stay and wait for another position? And then you can't really, that is a no. And I wanted to tell y'all, that the future hasn't been written yet. These are suggestions, and this is how to help yourself these are readings for the current path you're on now, because if you make a different decision, that's okay. But if you make a different decision, the future will change. That's just how it goes. But anyway, so, and this says reveal your truth. It's a fairy looking lady with a mask. So let's see, 34. I need to get my, even with my glasses on, I really can't read that very well. Okay, so reveal your truth. And this says, when you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of right and wrong. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you fearful to say no. To disagree is to risk alienation from family and society, so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside, embrace and live your truth, and let your soul shine once more. So I kind of feel like this is saying that you feel like if you move, you're going to be alienated from your family. But if you do move, it's going to help. Where you are right now, I feel like you're having to put up a mask of the crows are so talkative. But yeah, I feel like right now, I don't know if you're being forced to go to church, or you're being forced to be around other moms that are not like-minded. But I feel like a move will be good for you too. And it's not necessarily that you're being fake, that you're trying to be a peacemaker, and you feel like if you move, you're going to alienate yourself from certain people. But I feel like this move, feel like if you do move, it's going to be good for you, because you can be free to be yourself. And I feel like you are going to meet more people that are like-minded, and that you're going to have it's going to be it's going to be a less stressful environment for you and your family and your husband. And I feel like personally for you, I feel like you're going to get a better group of friends. You're going to meet more like-minded people, and it's just going to be, it's just going to be better for you if you do move. But like I said, and then Annette had a really great question. And this kind of like, this is the Sacred Rebels deck. This is this deck. And it is quite beautiful. I mean, but Annette, her question was, what does the world's future hold for us? And I'm not exactly sure what this means, because it says, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. That be at cause, I'm not sure if that's a typo. It to me, English-wise, it's not making a lot of sense. But relax the hold of darkness. I feel like this world right now is, I was talking to my dad about this earlier. I feel like this world is very, very dark. It's a lot different than when I was a child. And I was talking to my dad about, me and my partner possibly not having children, and would that disappoint him? And essentially he said no, because of how dark this world is. And I feel like right now we're in a transition, and it really sucks right now. I feel like even people who are not on the path that we're on, us being, us that I'm doing this reading for, and us in sacred space and stuff like that, I feel like even people who are not on the path that we're on, I feel like they're feeling it too. I feel like, and this is essentially is what I feel right now. I feel everything. And I want y'all to comment below if y'all feel this too. Because I feel so much, and I feel you guys too. Like Megan when I just, one night, I felt she needed a hug or a friend or something. And so I lit some candles, I said some prayers, and I did a healing grid and some other things because I felt called to do it because I feel you guys. I feel all of you, and I feel your pain and your suffering and your questions, and what is this world coming to, and where are we going, and what is my place, and it's so. Oh, I know you guys know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the book, see what the book says. Let's see, number 26. Okay, so I'm gonna skim it here quickly. Jesus, I'm gonna cry. Okay. The first sentence says, "Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You're being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality into the next level of higher voltage reality." I'm going to take a picture of this because I feel like and it's very long, but I'm just going to read the first paragraph, and I'm going to take a picture of it and add it to the video. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You're being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust in a heart that is surrendered into a greater heart of the universe so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You're now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you're crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in this wild, electric pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-induced paralysis of playing it safe? Taking too long and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life. How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild. It is a force of startling new awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to seasonal cycles and right timing. You are a part of it, not apart from it, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. And it goes on and on and on. So I think this is incredibly accurate for all of us. I think everybody needed to hear this. And the next one is Megan. And Megan wants to know, will she be healthy this year? And this is the Messenger Oracle. And already I feel like you need to do what am I trying to say? I feel like you need to do more rituals outside. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And it says follow the moon cycles, which could also mean your womanly moon cycle. And I think that doing rituals, because there's waxing and waning and full moon and crescent moon and all that stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and ask the pendulum. Pendulum, will Megan be healthy this year? Will her health improve? And that is a yes. And I know it's very I struggle with that too, not as severe as you, but health issues always scare the bejesus out of me. Because I hate doctors. I hate... Oh, when you said you had to go have an MRI, I was like, oh my God, I feel so terrible because I know how scary that is. Okay. So this says, 3/4 of Gaia's surface is covered in water, and the moon's pull can lift the Earth's oceans at the equator and carry them along her wake. 2/3 of the human body is also water, and therefore you're also subject to her power. As she waxes and wanes, so do you. Take note. Follow the moon cycles and take note of how you think and feel as her light increases and decreases. Take time to explore and understand her influence upon your body, both your body and your emotions. And I feel like that also is kind of saying drink more water. I think that's going to ease a lot of discomfort in your body. And you can, there's a way to enhance your water with gemstones. And I don't have it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you can get a tea infuser and you can just put your gemstones in there. And then when you're ready to drink the water, take the gemstones out. Make sure that they are safe for water. Like no malachite, no selenite, nothing that ends in ite. Okay. And then the last one is for Lori, and it says, should her family move? And so I'm going to ask the pendulum, should her family move? And that is a no. Okay, and then this is the goddess guidance, and I'm just going to turn right to that. Bridget, Butterfly, Cordelia, Dana, Diana. Okay. Okay, it says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Message from Diana. Tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that, no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex towards the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure you that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind, and keep them focused upon your target. And then this is what the book says about Diana. Stay positive, know your priorities, and take action on them. Take control of your schedule, release all doubts, avoid naysayers and skeptics. And that's a little bit about Diana. So, so next time what I might do is I might go live and do the same thing. Whoever asks the question, I will do a live reading. Or, yeah. So, anyway, let me know how y'all like this. And I'll tag everybody I can tag. Some people I might not be able to tag. So, alright. Blessed be everyone. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye.